Hello students, welcome to St. Ange's online classes. Students, we are working from home. So now look at the question number 5 of exercise 10.4. So in this question, we have find the value of lambda and mu if the cross product of these two vectors equals to 0 vector. So first of all, we will find the cross product of these two vectors. So that is 2i cap plus 6j cap plus 27k cap cross I cap plus lambda j cap plus mu k cap equals to. So we will solve it by the determinant form. So I cap, j cap and k cap. So here coefficient of I, j and k in the first vector are 2, 6, 27. In the second vector these are 1, lambda and mu. So now first of all we will open this. So that would be I cap. So 6 mu minus 27 lambda minus j cap, so that would be 2 mu minus 27, 2 mu minus 27 plus k cap, that would be 2 lambda minus 6. Okay students, so this is the cross product and we have given that suppose this is vector A and this is vector B, then A cross B vector is equals to 0 vector. So here A cross B is 6 mu minus 27 lambda I cap minus 2 mu minus 27 j cap and plus 2 lambda minus 6 k cap equals to 0 vector. It means what? 0 dot I cap plus 0 dot j cap plus 0 dot k cap. So now these two vectors are equal, then we can equate the coefficient of I, j and k. So I am equating their coefficient. So here 6 mu minus 27 lambda would equals to 0. 2 mu minus 27 would be equals to 0 and 2 lambda minus 6 will equals to 0. So from here mu equals to 27 by 2. Okay, and from here lambda is equals to 6 by 2, it means 3, lambda equals to 3. So these are our answer. Okay students, so please pause the video and note it down. Students, now look at the question number 6. Question number 6 says that if given that A dot B equals to 0 and A vector cross B vector equals to 0 vector, then what can we conclude about these vectors? Okay, so first of all we have given A dot B equals to 0 and we know that dot product of two vectors would be 0 if magnitude of A equal to 0 or magnitude of B equal to 0 or these vectors are perpendicular to each other. It means theta equals to 90 degrees. So these are the three possibilities of being dot product of two vectors equals to 0. Now A cross B. So A cross B would be equal to 0 if first of all if mod A equals to 0, mod B equals to 0 or these vectors are parallel. It means what? Theta equals to 0 degree. So what are the common in these two conditions? Okay, theta equal to 90 and 0, that cannot be happen at the same time, so that is omitted. So what is the common thing? Either vector A is 0 or vector B equals to 0. It means magnitude of vector equal to 0 and magnitude of A equal to 0. So that is the only thing we can conclude about vector A and B, that they could be 0 vectors. Okay, so now please pause the video and note it down. Now look at the question number 7. In question number 7, we have let the vectors A, B, C be given as, we have vector A as A1 I cap plus A2 j cap plus A3 k cap. Vector B and C are, vector B equals to B1 I cap plus B2 j cap plus B3 k cap, and we have vector C, that is C1 I cap plus C2 j cap plus C3 k cap. Okay, so now we have to show, we have to prove that A vector cross B vector plus vector C is equals to A vector cross vector B plus A vector cross C. Okay, so we will solve it by, first of all we will take LHS and RHS. LHS I am solving, RHS you will solve, and we'll see that both sides would be equal. That's very easy. is just quite lengthy, but it's not typical. So I am doing the LHS part and you will do LHS part as your homework. Okay, so now LHS. First of all, we will find B plus C, or we could write directly A cross C. Value of vector A is A1 I cap plus A2 j cap plus A3 k cap cross B plus C. So B plus C would be B1 plus C1 I cap, B2 plus C2 j cap plus B3 plus C3 k cap. So I have to solve this, and that would be equals to I, J and K. A1, A2, A3, B1 plus C1, B2 plus C2, B3 plus C3. So I have to open this determinant. So that would be I cap. So A2 B3 plus C3, it means what? A2 B3 plus A2 C3 minus A3 B2 A3 B2 minus A3 C2. Okay, now minus J cap. So for J we will multiply by A1 by B3 plus C3. It means what? A1 B3 plus A1 C3 minus A3 B1 minus A3 C1. Now plus K cap. So K cap would be A1 B2 plus C2. So A1 B2 plus A1 C2 minus A2 B1 minus A2 C1. So that is my LHS. In the same manner, first of all you will find A cross B, then A cross C, then you just simply add them and you will get the same expression. So hence we could say that because LHS and RHS are same, hence this is proved. So please pause the video and note it down. Students, now look at the question number 8. In question number 8, we have given that if either vector A is a zero vector or vector B equals to zero vector, then A cross B would be equals to 0, which is 100% true. It is, because one of the vector is zero vector or vectors are parallel to each other, it would be 0. Is the converse true? It means if A cross B equals to zero vector, then it is true that A or B equals to be zero vector. So that we have to prove. First of all, let me tell you, it's not true, but we will prove it by an example. Suppose I have taken a vector, A vector is like 2i minus j plus k vector, and vector B as 4i minus 2j plus 2k cap. Okay, so first of all I am finding out vector A cross vector B. So I cap, j cap, k cap. 2 minus 1 1, 4 minus 2 2. So that would be equals to I cap minus 1 into 2 minus 2 minus minus plus 2 plus j cap. So that would be 2 4 minus 4 plus k cap that would be minus 4 plus 4 minus 4 plus 4. So as you can see that all would be 0. So it equals to 0 vector. It means what? That vector A cross vector B equals to 0. Okay. If it is, then is it imply that mod of A would be equals to 0 or mod B equals to 0? That we have to check. So now find the modulus of A. So that would be under root of 2 square 4 minus 1 square plus 1 plus 1 square 1, which is under root 6. It is not equals to 0 vector. Now find B vector, modulus of vector B. So that would be 16 plus 4 plus 4. That is 24, which is not equals to 0. Hence converse is not true. Hence converse is not true, because A cross B is 0, but modulus of A and B is not equals to 0. Okay, I hope you got it. Please pause the video and note it down. Now look at the question number 9. Question number 9 says, find the area of the triangle with the vertices A, B and C. We have given a triangle A, B, C. The coordinate of point A are 1, 1, 2. Coordinate of point B are 2, 3, 5. And these are 1, 5, 5. So we know that that the area of any triangle is equals to 1 upon 2 into the modulus of the cross product of any two adjacent side. It could be BA, BC, it could be CA, CB. Any two adjacent का क्रॉस प्रोडक्ट निकालो, उसका मॉडल्स निकाल दो, उसको कर दो 1/2 से डिवाइड. So that is the area of triangle. Okay, student. So I am finding out the sides BA or BC, or you can find side AC and AB, BC, BA, CB, CA. All up to you. We have to find any two adjacent side. Answer would be the same. So first of all, I am finding BA vector. So beta BA vector would be OA vector minus OB vector. It means what? BA vector is equals to A minus B. Now 1 minus 2 minus I cap. 1 minus 3 minus 2j cap. 2 minus 5 minus 3k cap. This is BA vector. Now find BC vector. So BC vector would be position vector of point C and position vector of point B. It means what? C minus B. So 1 minus 2 minus I cap, 5 minus 3, 2j cap, 5 minus 5, 0k cap. Okay, 0k cap. So now I have to find BA vector cross BC vector. BA vector cross BC vector. So that would be I, J, K. Here I is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 1, 2 and 0. Just opening it. I cap. So that would be minus 2 into 0, 0, minus minus plus 6, 6I minus j cap. So that would be 0, minus minus plus minus, that would be minus 3 plus k cap. So that would be minus 2 and minus minus plus minus 2. Okay, students. So that would be 6I plus 3j cap and minus 4k cap. This is the value of vector BA cross vector BC. Now area of triangle ABC is equals to 1/2 magnitude of BC cross BA. Okay, students. BA cross BC. Now 1/2. So magnitude of this would be under root of 6 square 36 plus 9 plus 16. So that is equals to under root of 9, 6, 15, 6, 21, 3 or 3, 6, under root 61/2 unit square answer. So please pause the video and note it down. Beta, in question number 10, we have given a parallelogram and we have given any two adjacent of parallelogram is vector A and vector V. So vector A is I minus j plus 3k cap, vector V is 2I minus 7j plus k cap. So we have to find the area of the parallelogram ABCD. The formula of this is equals to that cross product of any two side and its modulus. So it would be modulus of A cross B, which you can easily find. First of all, find A cross B, then take its modulus. That would be the area of this parallelogram. So in the next video we will start the miscellaneous exercise of chapter 10. Okay, so now see you in the next video. Thank you.